So you can certainly add your own little twist to the Libby's famous pumpkin pie recipe. I like to add bourbon to pumpkin pie. So today I'm going to show you how to make a bourbon pumpkin pie. And it's very, very similar to the famous pumpkin pie recipe. Really, the only change is I'm using brown sugar in place of the granulated sugar, and I'm adding some bourbon. So to start, I'm going to use 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, and to that I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. I'm going to give this a stir, and I'm going to eventually add this to the filling. So I'm going to add 2 large eggs to this bowl. And I'm going to beat them up a bit. And then I'm going to add the Libby's pumpkin to this. Okay, here we go. I love this Libby's pure pumpkin. You can add it to anything sweet or savory. Okay, there we go. So once this is all combined, I'm going to add that sugar and spice mixture. And then I'm going to add the bourbon. So what you're looking for really is just to get this nice and smooth. There it is, coming together nicely. So now I'm going to add the evaporated milk and the bourbon. And you can use really the regular evaporated milk. You can even use the low-fat evaporated milk. They both work great in this recipe. And this is just 2 tablespoons of bourbon. You can add more or less. So once this is all combined thoroughly, I'm going to pour it into this pie shell. And as you can see, I've already put it together. And it's a deep dish 4-cup volume pie shell. So this looks good. Perfect. So this is going to bake at 425 preheated oven, 425 for 15 minutes, and then reduce the temperature to 350 and let it bake for about 40 to 50 minutes, or until a knife inserted into the center comes out clean. It's that easy.